Raw Hogan for the Boxing Voice. I'm delighted to be here with Dynamite, Daniel Dubois. How are you, Daniel?
Good, I'm feeling good.
Great. So you're here at the Boxish press conference, just to look after your little sister.
Yeah, just keep an eye on her anyway. But yes, let's just see what's going on.
I think she
I
can look
love being
after
around
herself.
boxing.
Yeah. Well, good. Glad to have you here. So obviously the big talk is Trevor Bryan. Is it confirmed?
Hopefully it's next. I think the first is today, so after today we'll know for sure. I'm excited about it and I want to get in there and rip that title.
Yeah, he's starting to pipe up on social media, which is what we want to see.
Yeah, that's great. I think he's getting into the swing of it, so that'll be good.
You've watched much of his fights?
I've seen a few. I've seen a few. I haven't been impressed, but I'm sure he's got respect to it. It's a world title fight, so I'm going to prepare for it like it is a world title.
And it's, even though it's a WBA regular belt, still a world title to get you right back in the mix. So you, obviously, you've had time to reflect on it, the Joe Joyce fight. In hindsight now, do you think, did you rush into it a bit too quick?
Possibly, maybe, but honestly, that's in the past. I'm feeling like leaving that alone. I don't want to go over that. The training before that fight, may have been all wrong in some aspects, but I've moved on from that now. I'm ready for the future.
And
a man of the future.
That's the way. And obviously, you're training with Shane now. I spoke to him a couple of weeks back. And what are the sort of stuff that you're learning with him?
He's just adding stuff in my locker. He's got experience and he's passing it on. And I see like the way they do their thing in McGuigan and his dad Barry McGuigan. They're both. Having Barry in the gym is such a big help. He's such a legendary fighter. So wherever he tells you, you've got to listen and take it on board.
I mean, we all know about punching power. No doubts about that. Do you think that one of the things you needed to work on was more things like the ring IQ, because at a higher level, great having punching power, but it's harder to hit them?
Yeah, well, when you hit them, when it works, it's work. It's working. You don't question it, do you? You just think that's how it's going to go. But of course, you need more different angles to a game and stuff like that. So it's covering all grounds now.
Any particular things that you've worked on? Like whether it's defense or?
You'll see in the next fight.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What's happening? You good? Yeah, man. All right.
So Trevor Bryan, he's been warned.
Yeah.
You got confident of disposing of him pretty quick?
I'm confident of, going by any means necessary.
Yeah. Ideally, would you like that fight to fall on the Fury White undercard?
It doesn't matter if it doesn't. If you go headline it, it's a world title fight. It deserves that. I hope gets the support like it should, and definitely go for it. I don't mind it. If it was on the white card, that would have been awesome. But us headline there, that's all right as well.
What sort of sparring partners are you able to get?
Well, once it's all cleared up and when I'm fighting, then we'll get some fighters in for maybe 5 or 4 weeks before the fight. I only need about that sparring. So, that's no problem.
And I'm sure you know that heavyweight division is so exciting right now. So many youngsters. You've been around for a while, but you are actually still a youngster by heavyweight standards. I mean, you've got obviously Jamie TKV who's making his debut on this show. Of these upcoming newcomers, anyone that's sort of caught your eye that you think, they're going to be a threat?
Do you mean heavyweight or
at heavyweight, yeah.
I thought, there's always funny fights coming through. As soon as you're gone, there's someone ready to take your place. So I don't pay too much attention around that. I'm ready for all comers. When I get to that stage to take on all comers, and not backing down from anyone. It's just game on.
And I mean, you're going to be operating at world level. How do you see the scene there? Obviously, the Fury White fight's finally established.
It's good.
Who do you think is going to win that?
I think Fury's the best out there. But he is the best out there. But White's still got a chance. He's got a puncher's chance, and you never know. Boxing, in heavyweight boxing especially, one punch could change the fight. So that's it's going to be really, really interesting.
And of course the other fight, which is a bit up in the air because of world circumstances, Joshua v. Usyk, the rematch. I mean, of course, last time Usyk, smaller heavyweight, thoroughly outboxed him. Do you think one training camp is enough for Joshua to make the adjustments?
Well, I think he's got to go back to the way he used to fight, just rough and rugged, use his size, use his strength, and go out there and tear the man apart. Whatever he decides to use, it's his problem now. He's been at the top for a long time, and he's accomplished a lot, hasn't he? So, yeah.
And would you be confident in going up against any of those illustrious names in the next year or so?
Now's the time. I want these guys next.
Yeah. Well, when I spoke to Shane, he said he'd be absolutely confident. So he's confident with your progress.
Yeah, he should be. He's seen my sparring and he's seen what's happening in the gym, so yeah, he's confident.
And as for your sister, early days for her, but do you think she'll surpass even you?
It's going to terminate this interview now.
Daniel, thanks for your time.
Good stuff.
Thanks for being ThaBoxingvoice.
For the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingvoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.